What's up, you guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. So, gosh, my hair is just like, looks like a hot mess. So, I'm going to try and not fiddle with it. So, right now, my son is bathing. He's taking a bath and he's right across the hallway. And so, I had taken a poll over on my community tab. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know if you guys can hear me. I know I told y'all don't laugh at me. Yeah, buddy. I know I said I wasn't going to come on tonight, okay? But I have a story time for you guys. Hold on, naked baby, naked baby. All right. Ding. Don't worry, they didn't see you. Okay, I got a story time for y'all tonight. And it's probably one of the most embarrassing things that's ever happened to me in my entire life. I cannot even believe that I'm about to tell you guys the story. Like, seriously. Junior, is that what y'all think? Y'all are like, y'all just take me for granted because you know I'll be back? Is that what this is about? Yeah. You hear my little boy? Yeah. Do you guys take me for granted? Be honest. Okay. So, y'all come in, have a seat, welcome your neighbor, and let's get into this story time. All right? So, as you can see, the title of the stream says, I caught him cheating, okay? So, let's get into it. I want to share the story time with you guys. This is so embarrassing. Like, I don't think you guys understand how embarrassing this is. Like, that's how bad it is. Okay? So, here we go. Y'all ready? All right, here we go. So, okay, the year was, okay, I met him in 2001. So it was probably like 2003. It was like 2003, I think. And I was dating this guy, LD. Okay. We had been together since 2001. And we were both really bad on drugs. I was on methamphetamine. He was on methamphetamine. When I first met him, you guys, he was an IV user. And so he actually stopped shooting and was just smoking and snorting it. But it doesn't matter. Like, it's all the same. Damn, that's fucking Wi-Fi. Are y'all here? We're 3 minutes in, okay? We're 3 minutes in. I'm not going to keep you guys forever. So let me get to the point. Can y'all hear me? Okay, here we go. All right, so it was like 2003, and I was dating this guy named LD. You guys have heard many story times about him. He's passed away. He died in a drunk driving accident. He was actually the passenger in the car, and his friend was driving and hit somebody or flipped their car, turned a corner and flipped the Jeep. I think it was a Jeep, and he died because he was ejected out of the vehicle. So RIP LD. But we had some crazy times, y'all, when we were in our active addiction, and we had a very toxic relationship. A lot of physical, mental, and verbal abuse. It was just a hot mess express of a relationship. Well, it was about 2003. We had probably been together for about 2 years. We had just moved from this nasty ass 1 bedroom efficiency where my mom and dad came to see us and there was literally like roaches and rats. I mean, I think I've told a story on my channel before where we were getting it on and a roach was on my shoulder. And I was so used to seeing roaches that I just flicked it off and kept on doing what I was doing. You know what I mean? And so we were like, forget this. We're getting out of this place. Well, actually, my parents were like, forget this. We're getting you out of here. And they helped me and him find a nice trailer to live in. It was a really nice trailer. It was an older trailer, but it was clean. It was owned by some like older people. And so we were super fortunate to be able to move into it. At the time, I was working for the Arkansas State Revenue Office. So I don't tell a lot of stories about that time of my life because I have some trolls on my channel who like to troll me about the crimes that I committed in my past. So I don't usually talk about that job, but I did used to work for the state of Arkansas, you guys. And so that's the job I had, and we were living in the trailer. I had actually just helped him get a new little Ford Probe, so he had his own car, and he was working part-time construction, and I was working at the revenue office. Well, let me just tell you guys this. I dedicated my whole life to this guy. I paid for everything he had. I paid the rent. I was like the sugar mama, right? I brought home the drugs. Like, I foot the bill for everything. He got over on me hard. And now, from the outside looking in, I realize that. Well, his little sister had a best friend. I'm not going to say the girl's name, but she was a redhead. We'll call her Shirley. His little sister had a best friend named Shirley, and she had always had a crush on him. Now, Shirley was deaf, okay? Like, legit deaf. Like, she used sign language. Nothing against deaf people. I'm just kind of trying to give you guys an idea of what Shirley was like. She was deaf. Her and LD's little sister, we'll call her D. Her and D used to go out, party at the club, like just do the ultimate like club girl stuff, right? And I was older than they were, so they kind of looked up to me, right? So like if I went to the club and I was dancing, they would always come dance with me. Like they always kind of like looked up to me as an older sister because I'd been with her brother for so long. Well, I started working like another job. I started working at Sonic in the nighttime because my job at the revenue office wasn't cutting it, and I was trying to keep our habit up. I was trying to Nate, hold on. I was trying to give him, drugs, give myself drugs, pay our rent, pay our car payments, pay our insurances, and I was hustling. So I was working at the revenue office during the day, and then I got a job car hopping at Sonic at night for like extra tips and money. Well, that's when I think this fool snuck out and went and got some strange. So to do all that work, I was tweaking balls all the time, you guys. I was tweaking on methamphetamine. I was eating methadone wafers like they were going out of style. Those big 40 milligram wafers, y'all know what I'm talking about. And so it was just bad. Okay. So he went, got some strange. Okay. And I didn't know where he had went. I didn't know what he had done. And I'm going to tell you guys how I found out. But let me tell you kind of like the night that it happened. So we would always have these like trailer park parties. Okay. So let me set the tone for you. It was me and him in one trailer, his sister and her boyfriend in the next trailer, his brother and his girlfriend and their 3 kids in the next trailer. So it was literally like a trailer park trash party time. Okay. It was like white trash beautiful, baby. We was partying all day and all night. We would we would get so fucked up drunk and be so high that they would end up getting in fights with each other, and then we would be kicking each other's doors in, and him and his dad and his brothers and sisters would be fucking trying to shank people with knives. Like, it was out of control. And I have a story I'll tell you guys in a couple of days about Peckerwoods coming after us. But they were all partying one night, okay? I mean, like, my trailer was like the central location for everybody to meet and drink and get fucked up. And so they were all partying. I was at work. Okay? So I come home because I've been trying to call him all night and he's ignoring my phone calls. So I come home and he's not home. So I go to his sister's trailer. He's not there. I go to his brother's trailer. He's not there. I go to his dad's trailer. He's not there. I go back to our trailer. And look who's laying on the couch waiting for Mama to get home like he never left. Like I didn't come to the house first. Him. Well, of course I was crying. What were you doing? Why weren't you answering my phone calls? It's okay, baby. It's okay. I love you. I love you, girl. I love you. Now, you got to understand, I was with this dude for 7 years almost, you guys. So this was about 2.5 years into the relationship. And so I was like, okay. I'm just freaking out. I'm really insecure. I've cheated on before. Like, I don't know how to handle it. It's all good. So we went to bed. And we made sweet love that night, y'all. We made sweet love. Y'all know how it is. We made some makeup sex. We was knocking boots, baby. We was getting it on. And I woke up the next day and I went to my job. Went to my job and, then went to my nighttime job at Sonic. And, I think like 2 or 3 days passed by and I was at work and all of a sudden I started getting real itchy down in my crotch region. Itchy and burny. And then I went to the bathroom at work and I pulled down my panties and I noticed this discharge on my underwear that it wasn't normally there. And I'm sorry for you guys who this is too much information, but this is the fucking truth. So I automatically ran out and got my boss and was like, there's something going on. Like something's not right. And she was like, you got the clap, girl. You got the clap. You got gonorrhea and chlamydia. And I was like crying my eyes out. And so I made a doctor's appointment and I left work early that day and I went to my doctor and lo and behold, this bitch got 3 for the price of 1. I had chlamydia, gonorrhea, and trichomonas, y'all. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about. If you ever been out in them streets hoeing or hooking up with a bunch of bitches, then you know what I'm talking about. 3 for the price of 1. I lost my mind. Because then I had to go back home and tell this motherfucker that he had to come with me to go to the doctor's office so he could get treated too. Because I wasn't going to get this shit again. And then guess what else? We had to take little Miss Shirley to get treated too. Because she and her deaf ass was the one who was fucking him. I was so lame, you guys. Like, I was bawling and crying like a little bitch. If I was the Nicole that I am today, I would have kicked his fucking front teeth out and never looked back and walked out and left. But that's not how it happened. I was so devastated. I felt betrayed. I felt like I wasn't good enough. I just felt like shit. And right then, that day, when that happened, that day, me and his sister, we had a great relationship starting out. Everything severed from that point forward. I didn't trust her anymore because it was her best friend, and she had always covered for her brother. And I should have known that because that's how, little sisters are. No, you guys, this is what happened after that. And this is what I'm telling you guys. Like, I literally, I bitched out, you guys. I went and got treated, and then I took him, he got treated, that girl got treated, and then I never wanted to talk about it ever again. I was so pissed and hurt, but you know what? Like, I don't know why I'm even surprised. I don't even know why I was surprised it happened, because this dude literally, he would hit me. He didn't give a care. You know what I'm saying? He was not a good person to me. He really treated me bad. But I had to tell you guys that story because I knew y'all was going to think that I caught him cheating like in the bed or something like that. But it wasn't like that at all. I caught him cheating because he gave me 3 for the price of 1. And you guys, damn. All I can tell you guys, and this is the moral of this story, okay? Because y'all know here on Real Talk Recovery, we got to have a positive message at the end. We got to have a moral of the story. The moral of this story is always use protection. Always use protection, okay? Do not risk yourself getting something like HIV, AIDS, hepatitis C, because now, you guys, in the situation I'm in, because I shot dope, I have hepatitis C, and now I have to get that treated. My husband also has hepatitis C, so luckily, I'll tell you guys a story about how we both got infected with hepatitis C next time I tell you guys another story. But that's a really embarrassing story, but I'm sharing it with you guys because I love y'all, and I tell you guys everything anyway. But just take it seriously. Like, people aren't going to protect you like you can protect yourself, you know? My ex-wife cheated me when I was in Iraq. Then she got cervical cancer. Oh, damn, man. There are great medications for hepatitis C. And also, like, you can get treatment for it, you know. Here where I live, I just got my insurance with my husband. For those of you guys that didn't know that, my insurance got cut off in June. And so I didn't have any insurance, and so my husband just added me to his, and I'm able to use it now. So now I'll be able to get hep C treatment, and I will be able to share with you guys that journey. But anyways, you guys know I couldn't stay gone for long. I love y'all so much. I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys that story. And please, please, please protect yourselves. Don't be a dummy like I was. Don't trust people, especially when they show you that you can't trust them. Okay? When somebody does you dirty, first thing, know that. Check that in your mind. Okay, I know the kind of person you are. All right? Because that's what I was. I'm very big hearted. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I always want to give everybody a second chance. I want to be accepted. I want to be part of something. And so when I would get burned like that, I would give chances and chances and chances and chances. All right? And so don't do like I did. All right? When somebody shows you their character and they show you that they're a piece of shit, believe them and get to fucking kicking rocks. Leave. Run away. Do not fall prey to what I fell a victim to, because it's not a good look, man, and it's not fun, and it's very uncomfortable to have to go into your family doctors, put your leg up in stirrups, and literally have every damn disease that's known to man. That's at least they were curable, right? But it's like, still, it's embarrassing. It's fucking embarrassing. So dirty deeds, and they're done dirt cheap. Oh my god. Yes. Major life advice, you guys. Like, I'm serious. Believe them and run the other way. Oh, Laura Jane. I think he had been doing it like the whole time behind my back, girl. But like that's when I remember him being out of the house and I couldn't get a hold of him. So I got lots more story times for you guys, but I wanted to come on and tell this one live to you because I wanted to be able to come and just, tell you guys how much I love y'all. And tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we are going to have our Medically Assisted Recovery Anonymous meeting. Medication Assisted Recovery Anonymous meeting. And tomorrow we're going to talk everything maintenance medication. We're going to talk about Vivitrol, Sublocade, Suboxone, Methadone, naltrexone, naloxone. We're going to talk about all the different medications and all the different pathways to recovery. So I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you to everybody that came out, and thank you for being easy on me and knowing, yes, join our Facebook group, you guys. That's the Real Talk Recovery Facebook group. Thank you for being easy on me, and the reason I tell these stories is not because I think they're cool or anything like that. It's really just because I don't want you guys to make the same decisions I made and the same stupid choices I made. All right? All right. Bye.